After key senators cut a deal to quote-unquote shut down the border, House Republicans have to hold the line against this garbage agreement. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and today it is time to talk about the chaos that is unfolding on Capitol Hill, because everyone, we received word just a little while ago that it appears that an agreement has been reached related to the border. Now, to be clear, this was a bipartisan deal, so you know what that means. It's going to suck. And let me tell you something. That's an understatement. This deal is absolutely atrocious. From the little details we do know, and again, we know nothing about it, but the things we know about it, I'm kind of scared to see what else is in this bill, because my goodness, this is what the quote-unquote conservatives in the Senate came up with in a bipartisan agreement? Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Now, I want to make one thing clear. We don't know every aspect of this deal. Again, this was just released like an hour ago, so there's some details we don't know. Maybe it surprises us, but from the little bit of information we got, this deal is absolutely atrocious. I mean, when you read what it says, it's like, wait a minute, you're doing nothing. And this is quote-unquote bipartisan. This was agreed upon by Republicans. Once again, the Republican Party doesn't understand that most voters say, hey, we are against amnesty. We are against what's happening at the border. Shut it down. And these clowns they bend over. They just give up on it. It's like, really? Okay, let's just get into it, because you'll see why I'm kind of just stunned at how pathetic this bill is. Senate negotiators have agreed to require the U.S. to effectively shut down the southern border with Mexico. Now, on paper, this sounds decent. All right, it's like, okay, we're going to shut down the border with Mexico, which you're forgetting about Canada and the fact that we have a bunch of coastline, but okay, at least you get the main part of illegal immigration. But there is a big fat catch. If illegal migrant crossing reaches a certain level, according to a source familiar with the matter, a move aimed at ending the migrant surge that has overrun federal authorities over the past several months. Yeah. So it's not just, okay, we're shutting this sucker down. No one's in, you can't come illegally, it's done. They're only going to shut it down if it reaches a certain level of illegals that crosses the border. You know what that's effectively saying? And we'll get to the number in a second, if there's X amount of illegals that come through the southern border and the number surges one week, then the next week, okay, we may do something about it. But if it's exactly below this level, oh, we can't do a damn thing about it. The Senate deal, which is expected to be unveiled as soon as next week, would also speed up the asylum process and consider cases within 6 months, compared with the current system under which it could take up to 10 years for asylum seekers. Listen, I think 10 years is absurd. I do agree with that. But 6 months? It would take 6 months to consider the case. It should be like a year or two. Not, oh, you have 6 months and then you can, just your case be done. Really? 6 months? Can you already tell why this deal stinks? It is garbage, and Republicans agreed to it. The details provide a new window into the high-profile negotiations that have been going on for months, as Senate leaders hold out hope that they can attach the deal to aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan as domestic and international crises loom. Even Republicans in the Senate are saying, no, we're not doing any type of deal until something at the border is done. But the deal they agreed to just sucks. The new plan would also put pressure on Republicans to decide whether to greenlight these new authorities or reject the plan, as former President Trump has urged the GOP to defeat anything short of what he calls a perfect bill. And I don't get this, thing that Tom Tillis and Mitt Romney are claiming. They're claiming, oh, Trump is telling us to not talk with Democrats at all. That's not what he said. No, he said, if the deal sucks, don't even consider it. Don't even talk with them. Because every time Democrats and still many Republicans talk about it, they bring up amnesty, which I guarantee you is on page 6,000 of this piece of crap. It's not mentioned here, which maybe there's a sign that, oh, there's no amnesty. We've heard talks for a while from Tom Tillis about, yeah, we need amnesty bad. Under the soon-to-be-released package, the Department of Homeland Security will be granted a new emergency authority to shut down the border if daily average migrant encounters reach 4,000 over a 1-week span. Yeah. Think about this. If it reaches just an average of 4,000 a day for 1 week, that's 28,000 immigrants in 1 week, then DHS could shut down the border. Do you see the problem with this? So if it averages 3,999, DHS can't do a damn thing about it. And plus, this isn't required. It's only required if migrant crossings increase above 5,000 per day on a given week. DHS would be required to close the border. And just think about this. So they're effectively saying the first, just say, 27,000 people a week? You're good to go in. Come on, we encourage you, but after that, that's too far. Just do some basic math on this, right? Let's do 4,000, right? Let's just say 4,000 every single day for the year. That would be over 1.4 million illegals that will be just effectively allowed in, according to this. What do you mean it has to be 4,000 a day? Moreover, if crossings exceed 8,500 a single day, DHS will be required to close the border to migrants illegally crossing the border. Which, why does it have to be a certain number? Why can't it be 0? If say a sector has 10 illegals or something, immediately put a bunch of resources into that sector or something. Not, yeah, if the entire border has 5,000, we can then maybe do something. But even according to this, if it's 4,999, DHS doesn't have to do it. If it's 5,000, they have to close the border. This is absolutely stupid. I mean, what? 5,000, do the same math. 5,000 in a year for every single day would be 1.8 million. What's the difference? Who frickin' cares? If it should be 0. Under the proposal, any migrant who tries to cross the border twice while it is closed would be banned from entering the U.S. for 1 year. Well, hold up. Did I read this right? If you break the law twice, you can't come in for a year? No, if you come in illegally once, you're banned. What do you mean it has to be twice in a year? So you're telling me in 366 days he could try it again and not get thrown out for a year? That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And what do you mean they were banned from entering the US? They're illegal. They shouldn't be here anyways. This policy, this entire suggestion is just absolutely stupid. I mean, you cannot make up this crap that Senate Republicans agreed to. This has to be the dumbest thing I have read in a while. But there is good news. We luckily have a Speaker of the House that's trying his best. Despite all the crap he's dealt with, he is holding the line and saying, no, we are not going to agree to this crap. I mean, just think about this. And this was before the deal was starting to be leaked, at least the current agreement. Who in their right mind would effectively agree to, yeah, the first 4,000 each day, they're good. But after that, oh no, we can't do that. This policy, I should say this agreement is crap policy. It hurts Americans. It incentivizes more illegals. Think about this. Now, with this requirement of, oh, if it's below 5,000, you're good, you're going to see more migrants come now and say, oh crap, if I'm the first 4,000 in a day, I'm good. You're going to incentivize more. And if you could shut down the border now, why aren't you? Tell them, no. Shut down the border immediately. But either way, folks, call your representative, call your senators, tell them, stop this crap. What is this? You cannot be serious if you support this and say, I'm a big supporter of securing the border. This deal is garbage. If you guys did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.